Well, my culinary class just covered macaroons, not macarons. I ain't doing that shit. Macaroons. And we can fill them with a bunch of stuff. You can turn matzah into bark? Well, I've never made matzah before. This is all fresh territory. JC? Holy shit. Cyrus, I'm gonna call you back. Pamela! Damn, girl, I haven't seen you in ages. Oh my god, same! Oh, I heard you were working with Eric now? Oh yeah, he and I are at the same cafe. Technically, I'm his boss, being kitchen manager, which is weird. And he hasn't tried to steal from the register? No, we've been all good. He's changed. I've heard that before. Oh, I know. And I've said that before about him and myself, but he's doing really well. You still in school? Graduated. I've been doing massage therapy for over a year now. Awesome! Hey, can we walk and talk? I've got a date night after grocery shopping. Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, who's the lucky guy or gal? Aw, she's adorable. Thank you. Larry just dotes on her. My parents have finally come around to him, and it only took them raising their grandchild. Are they still giving you crap for being a stripper? Well, ex-stripper now, I guess. Comes up every now and then, but Larry and I are good at shutting it down. Would you believe me if I said that I didn't quit the old job until after I gave birth, and I actually got more tips the more I showed? Well, if you're swinging around a pole with an extra 20 pounds on your gut, you'd better get more tips. Thank you. And even better, the number of people who would, shall we say, want private shows went down. If only the new job was the same. Well, what do you mean? Oh, every now and then we get an asshole who asks for a happy ending. Usually nothing bad comes out of it when we say no. I mean, I know a couple of girls who do more explicit work down the block, and I just refer them over. But sometimes they get insistent and pushy, and then we have to call security, and it's just a whole mess that I'd rather do without. My old clientele was more respectful than these jackasses. I mean, you want to pay for sex? Fine. Do it in the right place. Pam, that's not cool. What's your security even look like? Security is a 200-pound boxer named Jacob. Oh, that's better, but if he's sick or something. You doing anything tomorrow? No. Why? I'm getting you extra security. JC, I love you, but we don't have the money for more staff. Who said anything about extra staff? Your girlfriend's not the jealous type, is she? Because back when I dated Maggie, she refused to let me have anything to do with, well, pretty much anyone as I'm bi. Well, that's not healthy. Oh yeah, and it's also why we didn't last more than a month. Nicole's the farthest thing from jealous, alright? She knows she's the catch in this relationship. Ah, good. Can I speak with someone else, please? Maybe a real witch? Ma'am, I can assure you, I am a real witch. No, you're not. You're a man. Everyone knows only women can be witches. Ma'am, you do not need a vagina for witchcraft. The reason witchcraft is so closely intertwined with women is largely due to sexism. When all other careers and educations are off the table, magic becomes a very good alternative, especially when so many ingredients are things that can be grown in a garden, also traditionally a woman's job. But plenty of men are also witches. Now, how can I help you? You can help me by finding a real witch. Like her. Everything I know about witchcraft I learned from him. And you're obviously better at it. I need a good luck charm for my daughter. She's trying out for a school play and needs to get the lead. Luck is an enhancer, but it is not a substitute for skill. She'll have a much better odds if she actually studies and practices. Also, I'm not interested in serving bigots. Hey, you should be grateful that I'm trying to give money to you instead of this faker. Rude. Now give me my damn good luck charm. No. I said, and she said no. So leave, or I'll make you leave. Does that usually happen? Nope. Normally the protective charms we have around here mean that harmful people don't ever come here. When they do, then the charm strategy changes to ensure that they're easy to handle. Usually by having a protector conveniently show up. It's happened before. Remind me to tell you about Stacy. Hey babe. Hi. Who's this? I think I've told you about Pamela? Dancer, right? Stripper. But thanks for trying to be discreet. Oh boy. Alright. What type of protective charms do you need? I think you can still wear jewelry on stage, right? I mean, rings, bracelets, necklaces? You can, but I don't. I haven't done that in over a year. Now I'm a massage therapist, but JC was saying how you guys might have something to prevent people getting pissy about not getting a happy ending. Well, that'll be easy. All right, well, ideally, this would be something that you can put in the building itself. The smaller the charm, the less territory it covers, so to speak. So if you just want to protect yourself, that's a piece of jewelry. If you just want to protect one room, then I would recommend a crystal or stone about that size. About the ones the size of a mug. For a whole building, larger. Larger, of course, being more expensive, but you're JC's friend, so we'll give you a discount. Oh, thank you. I think I'd want it to be in the lobby, protect everyone, and it has some very warm tones in the room, so, what do you have for... Thanks, babe. Of course. Better be good, Bob. I'm not supposed to work the first day of Passover. You're not. You're merely giving an opinion. And the reason that this couldn't happen over the phone is because it really needs to happen in person. They're waiting in the kitchen. Alright, what was so important that I had to... Holy shit! Hey, just the dragon I wanted to see. We need help. The whole counter is covered in food. 2 counters. Well, yeah, you were complaining about not being able to eat a whole lot of CaFae stuff this week for Passover, and I kind of took that as a personal challenge. So Cyrus and I got to Googling, and I may have gotten a little carried away making Jew-approved goods. We have matzah s'more bars, matzah granola bars with nuts and dried fruit, chocolate caramel matzah bark with bananas and coconut, toasted coconut macaroons with 3 different fillings. That one's chocolate, that one's mango, those are dragon tears. Let's see, what else do we have? There's apparently an Indian version of brigadeiros that work for you, except they use coconut instead of chocolate. I made a few variations of those. They're over there. And there's obviously the flourless chocolate brownie cookies that I finally figured out how to do. Those were originally for the gluten-free folks, but they should work for you too. Wow. Thank you so much. There's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to eat all of this. What am I, chopped liver? Well, yeah, and Bob said that we only have room at the front of the house for 3, maybe 4 new items, and they'd probably have to be Passover-only specials, so we need to taste test and figure out what we like best. Husnia and Drek already gave their answers, and Eric's coming for his shift in about 30. You can keep the leftovers. Fight with your sister over them. I cannot believe you went through this much trouble. Well, Cyrus was a huge help, both with research and with, some prep stuff. This was definitely a 2-person operation. Seriously? I mean, you know me, I'll eat anything. Just seemed crummy that you couldn't. Oh, you saw Pamela the other day? How's she doing? Really good. Got her massage therapy license, had a baby, still with Larry. That dork? And she's a dork in love. Apparently he's a good dad. Babe! Hi. How do you know Pamela? Ex-girlfriend, one of my better ones. We really only split because she wanted something serious and I didn't. And also you stole cash from the registers of her workplace, almost getting her fired. That too, but at least I didn't steal from her. Congratulations on not being as big of a jerk as you could have been. Hey, she brought me homemade cookies while I was in jail and they were almost as good as yours, so it's water under the bridge. Oh, hey ma'am, welcome to... I need to speak with Allison. Do we have an Allison? Not that I know of. I have a student named Allison, but this isn't either of her mothers. Don't you try to cover for her. There's an Allison who works here who's been screwing my husband, and I have every right to speak with her. Okay, as much as I would love to feed you this woman, I have never met an Allison here, and I would be shocked if anyone here was sleeping with anyone other than their partners. I mean, I've been getting fairly regular hookups at the bar across town, but they're all women as far as I'm aware. One did go by Allie. Don't you dare lie to me. We're... Hold on. Hey, Bob, what on earth is going on out here? Can you pull up the employee records without, the personal info, our addresses or whatever? I mean, we just need the names to prove that there is no Allison here. I can do that, but what makes you think there is an Allison here and that she's having an affair with your husband? What's your evidence? Well, my husband kept a second phone. I found it, and all of the pictures, videos, chats, but he didn't put a name to the numbers, so I had to confront him about it. He said that her name was Allison and that she worked here at CaFae Latte, the place run by the fairy. Why would he lie? Oh, I know. He's trying to spare the mistress from dealing with the wife. Dealing with me? Yeah, and I'll bet good money that she doesn't even know he's married, so he's sending you on a wild goose chase to buy some time and figure out what to do. That son of a bitch. I could give him a truth curse, allowing you to get real answers. No. I'm not going to give a fairy my husband's full name or bring him anywhere near here. I love him. I don't want him cursed. Sometimes love ain't enough. What about a truth potion? A what? I can make you a harmless truth serum for him to drink. He will be unable to lie and it'll only last an hour. No side effects. But we'll have to go to my coven and it'll take me a couple of hours to whip it up. Fine. Great. Perfect. I will take it. It'll cost $75. Girl, if you get the truth out of him, I'll give you $100. Oh, hey, welcome to CaFae. Nicole! JC, she's back! Babe, details! You didn't tell us what happened with the cheater and Allison and wife. You kept me in suspense all night. Sorry, it turned into a whole ordeal. Plus, I wanted to tell you all at once. I'm sorry, what happened? A distraught customer came in yesterday claiming that a CaFae Latte employee named Allison had slept with her husband and demanded to speak with her. We don't have an Allison, do we? No, Eric suggested that the husband was delaying, sending his wife on a wild goose chase so that he had time to better hide or send away the mistress, who may or may not have even known that he was married. Eric was half right. Yes! The husband had 3 mistresses and got some of them mixed up. One of them, named Olivia by the way, not Allison, had applied to work here a while ago but did not get the job. Wow! Where do you get the time and energy? 4 women? Only one of the mistresses knew that he was married, and he kept telling her that he was getting a divorce and that he was gonna run away with her. Disgraceful. Good news is, he is getting divorced. After the wife got her truth serum from us, she came back, partially to give us a donation for helping her and partially to purchase a luck and protection charm that'll help her find a good divorce attorney. That's when she told all of us this. Mike wanted to give it to her for free, but she insisted on paying for the charm, and I saw her stuff more cash in our donation box on the way out. Good for her. I'll tolerate a lot of BS in a relationship. Too much, really. But cheating is the worst. Do I give you BS? No. You are miles better than the type of toxic people this idiot used to date. Like, if you're here, they're not even in this country. Oh, I do hope she gets herself tested. If he's not using condoms. We gave her some pamphlets for a free clinic. Can I get a hot chocolate, please? I should make you wait 12 hours for it. Bob, are you in a cursing mood? I can be. Why? Are you still going by that dumb name, Jennifer Charles? Because when you speak of the devil, she will appear. I know that look. That's the look that says you're gonna start a fight over something stupid, and I'm not in the mood for that today. Or any day. So get out. Now, is that any way to greet an old friend? We are not friends. Oh, fuck off, Regina. Nobody wants to hear it. Fewer people want to hear the words of a thief. Ex-thief. I'm sorry. Who is this? Well, this is Regina. She's an ex-girlfriend of mine from before I came out as non-binary and before I got sober. She doesn't seem very nice. Oh, please, you know boys, you gotta break them in. Otherwise, they end up right back in rehab, don't you? I'm sorry. Break them in? Look, Regina, I will gladly admit that I was not the best boyfriend. The drug addiction was brutal on everyone, and I could barely deal with the fact that I was bisexual, never mind non-binary. But you were an abusive gaslighter, and nobody deserves that, not even me. I never abused you. Oh, I'm sorry, I must have imagined the emotional blackmail and bruises. Oh my god, you are so dramatic. None of that ever happened. Yeah, see? There it is again. You're a drug addict. You must have imagined it, when you were high or whatever. Recovering addict, 6 years sober now, thanks for asking, and I distinctly remember going clean, for you, I might add, only to find you in bed with someone else. Needless to say, I jumped off that wagon pretty quick. So that's cheating, which is really just the cherry on top. It was not. Or did you forget that I was in bed with a woman? Yeah, Reggie, that counts. It does not. There was no penetration, ergo, no cheating. That is not how that works. I should have broken up with you then, but I was a lovesick idiot, so instead offered to make it an open relationship. If you're not getting what you need from me, fine, let's set down some ground rules. Oh, the guy wants a blank check to sleep with whoever he wants? You're a pig. Yeah, that's what you said, right before you kicked me in the dick and threatened to tell everyone how abusive I was if I ever broke up with you, even though the worst I ever did to you was blow off dates and chores, even while high. Honestly, Regina, if you didn't like me, if I wasn't doing it for you, why'd you keep me around? Why did you wait months to break up with me? Because I loved you. You have a very fucked up way of showing it. You are lucky I even bothered. Honestly, JC, look at yourself. Who could ever love you? You're so pathetic. I really should be thanking you for finally getting bored of me and calling off the relationship, because I certainly didn't have the courage to do it myself. Hold this. No surprise you didn't have any balls even when you were a man. Honestly, I pity the poor bitch who gets suckered into a relationship with you. Excuse me. And who are you? I'm the new bitch. Oh! My nose! You bitch! Oh, honey, no. You can't punch someone in the face. You'll break a knuckle. The facial bones are too strong. Punches are for the neck down. You want to use the palm for the face. I'll get you an ice pack. We're probably gonna have to get you into the hospital for this one, babe. That's okay, I have good insurance, but I'd rather avoid an ambulance. I'm sure Jennifer Charles, or one of us, can drive you. I don't have a license. Just stay below the speed limit. I have another 4 hours on my shift. You're taking the rest of the day off. Yeah, JC, buddy, we've got enough doughs and batter stashed away to last to the end of the week if we need to. Take the time off. Agreed. Take care of your partner. You've both earned it. It's too bad Regina bailed before Bob could give her what she earned. I'd rather not waste any more brain cells on it. And that is your right. Yeah, I guess. I just hope the next person she dates has the same idea as Nicole. I mean, I know you broke your knuckle, but beautiful. I don't know what came over me. I'm a Nichiren Buddhist. We're pacifists. It's okay, babe. We all have bad days. Bob, is it possible for you to do a binding spell? I mean, make it so Regina can't hurt anyone physically or emotionally outside of self-defense? Not without her full name. I'll text it to you. You can take it out of my paycheck if you want. That will not be necessary. Cursing her is a privilege. All right, babe, let's get you to the ER. Or UR. I always get those two mixed up. Oh, don't forget your book. There's always a wait at the hospital. Alright, no crashing, no speeding, nothing that'll get the cops on my ass for driving without a license. The good luck charm hanging from the rearview mirror is a unicorn horn. Oh, well then we're golden. Can I ask, why did you date Regina? She's awful. Shitty self-esteem, abusive family that normalized abusive behaviors, no therapy. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but she is ridiculously hot. It wasn't exactly my brain doing most of the thinking on that one. I did notice, and I did find her attractive. Right until she started talking. I kinda like it when you get bitchy. Thank you, by the way. You did not have to do that. I'm pretty sure Bob was seconds away from cursing her into an early grave. She was, but it felt important. I needed Regina to know that your current partner loves you the way you should be loved, that you had someone squarely in your corner. Or maybe I just got very angry and I'm trying to justify it in hindsight. Did you just say that you love me? Well, they do say love hurts. Love you too.